Happy Monday, Facebook. Lindsay Lombardi here with Find Your Freedom Coaching. And I'm following up with another part of my fitness professional series today. And I'll give it a second for some people to jump on live. But today I wanted to talk about something that I know a lot of people ask me about when it comes to like knowing when it's time for them to maybe start thinking about helping other people and becoming a fitness professional. So if you've ever thought about, a career in fitness or wellness, and you weren't sure if you were either ready or if you weren't sure if it was right for you, you might want to listen in on this one. So how do you know when you can become a fitness professional? When is the right time? And my answer to that is whenever you want, really. I mean, it's not about, already being, I think a lot of people let things stop them when they don't feel like they're 100% ready. There's a lot of fear around starting your own business or just doing anything new. So I wanted to just go over what you do need and what you don't need. So first off, what you don't need to become a fitness professional is a perfect body, okay? Most people always ask me this, like, I can't do that because I'm not at my goal weight, or I'm not at my whatever, I'm not at the size that I need to be, or I don't have a six-pack, so I can't be a fitness professional. When the reality of it is that you do not need any of those things. Those are not prerequisites to being a fitness professional. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of people who, could be helped. I know for me, maybe there's people who don't think that they would want my help because I'm not where they are, right? Like there's someone who needs to lose 300 pounds and, they're going to look at me and be like, yeah, she's not going to be able to help me do that. Whereas somebody who might have lost 100 pounds and are on their way of losing the 300 pounds could better help them. So it's really about figuring out, where you are in your own journey and, what you've learned and how you can help people do what you've done so far. So again, you do not need to have a perfect body or look a certain way or be a certain weight or be a certain size to, help somebody in business. Hey John, how are you? All right, you're trying to read I'll get back to your question. I will definitely get back to your question. So again, the other thing is that you don't have to wait until you are an expert or like have your PhD in exercise science to become a fitness professional. I actually know a lot of people who, and it's funny because a lot of like celebrity trainers, right? There's a lot of celebrity trainers out there who at one point in time didn't even have like official certifications. In fact, a lot of people learn this business. Some of the best trainers that I've been around are actually people who kind of learned by doing it, especially years ago when they didn't have like official certifications like they do today. Now, I'm not saying just go around and not get certifications. It's easy to get a certification nowadays because there's lots of options. But many years ago, there wasn't. And a lot of people just learned by doing, and they spent years kind of getting educated on their own and maybe, finding other people that like a mentor who would help them out. So again, I'm not saying not to get any certifications. You want to educate yourself. You want to make sure that you have everything that you need to legally run a business. However, it's super easy nowadays to just go out and get a certification and just get started. Just, each day, just put one foot in front of the other and just keep going. So now I want to talk about, so you know what you don't need. You don't need to have like, life does not need to be perfect, and the stars don't have to, all be in alignment for you to, get out and do something that you're passionate about. But what you do need is you do need to be coachable. You have to have a desire to kind of, and this could help if you have a mentor. You would need to find a good mentor to help guide you, to help figure out, what might be the best route for you in this industry. There's so many different options. So being coachable and being able to find people and ask questions and take direction from other people who have been around for a while can be almost a necessity. Hey, Linz. You will also have to have a need of like a thirst to soak up a bunch of knowledge in this industry, and in wellness in general. So if you really don't have like that passion for learning new things, about maybe like wellness and nutrition and fitness, and all of these subjects in general, like if you just don't have a passion for it, then that's kind of a necessity, because you're going to constantly have to like learn everything. So that's one of the things that you will need is just a thirst for knowledge. You'll also need the desire to want to help people and serve people. If you're not really willing to, like, if you're like the type of person who like doesn't want to be around people, like this is not the right career for you. So again, you need to have to want to like help people. And like I said, you're going to need to get certified or become a graduate in something. So whether it's, like I said, a one-day cert, or maybe going under some type of mentorship program from somebody, there's lots of options out there today. So there's so many things that you could be doing. You just have to get out there, sign up for it, and go do it. The last thing I wanted to mention was that you just have to like be willing to like learn by doing and not stop yourself. So I see a lot of people do this. They get all of their ducks in a row. They finally say, okay, I'm going to get certified in something, and they go and do it. And then they do nothing with it because they're afraid to teach, or they're afraid to instruct, or they're just afraid to like put themselves out there. And the best piece of advice that I'd say is to just, as soon as you get certified in something, just don't even think about it. Just get out there and do it, and then you'll get better. Don't wait until you're like, oh, I'm not good at this yet, so I have to wait and I have to practice and I have to do this and I have to do that. If you just get out there and do it and learn as you're going it, as you're doing it, you'll actually do it. If not, the longer the time goes by without you actually getting out there and doing it, you'll probably never do it. So I've watched people do this and put money out and get certified in things, and then actually not do anything with it. So again, my advice is that things do not have to be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. I'm not perfect. I've stumbled a bunch even when I've practiced and got myself ready and put a lot of effort into that. It's never going to be perfect. Any business, any life, any body, anything is never going to be perfect. So you have to just get out there and do it whenever it is you feel the desire to do that. There's never a right or wrong time. It's when you feel inspired to do it. So I hope that this has been helpful for you guys who maybe are thinking about doing something in the wellness industry. Again, if you have questions, if you're looking for a mentor, please reach out to me. I'd love to help other people get involved in this amazing industry. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.